Today on Comtech Engineer, we will be revisiting the topic of encrypting your personal emails. Encrypting emails is typically only available in enterprise IT settings. However, with the help of an amazing email client called Thunderbird, we will be able to encrypt and digitally sign our personal emails. To begin with, you will need an email address. This can be from pretty much any source, but I recommend using a Gmail account or Yahoo Mail account, as those are the only accounts I have tested myself and it can confirm they work. Next, you need to download and install the Thunderbird email application. It is free and available for Windows, Linux, and Mac operating systems. After Thunderbird is installed, it will ask you for your Gmail account information. It should work with the auto configuration, so you won't need to mess with the configure manually options down here. Once you have given Thunderbird your name, email address, and password, click Continue, and you should start to see some pop-ups from Gmail asking you for permission to access your Gmail account on your behalf. And it may prompt you for your password again. If it does, simply enter your password and click Allow. Once completed, it will bring you to your main Thunderbird screen here, which is where you can read and compose email messages. As a side note, using an email client like this is much more secure and convenient than using Gmail via the web browser. Thunderbird will remember your password and simply log you in automatically when you launch the application. Now here's where we get to implement the encryption for your email. Click on your email address up here in the top left corner, and over to the right you will see an option that says End-to-End Encryption. Click there. This is where we will generate our encryption keys. I was testing this out, so I already have a key pair. But if you're doing this for the first time, yours will be blank. So we click Add Key, and make sure the Create a New Open PGP key is selected, and click Continue. Here you have some options based on how long you want your key to last. If you don't know what you are doing, I would recommend leaving these settings alone. But a word of warning about the key expiration date. If you encrypt an email and the key expires, and you lose the old key, you will never be able to read that email again, so you need to be careful. Now we are ready to generate our public and private key pair, so we click the Generate button. Once your key pair has been generated, it will show up right here. And here's where something new has changed since my last video. You now have the option to publish your public key to an open source key server, so that other people using Thunderbird can send you encrypted emails, which is a very nice feature. So now let's go over how to send an encrypted email. We click on New Message, and at the top of our message, we now have an Encrypt button that we can click, and an Open PGP button. So let's click the Encrypt button to encrypt our message, and let's click the down arrow on the Open PGP button. And wow, okay, this is something else new. As you can see, when you click the Encrypt button, it automatically digitally signs and even encrypts the subject line of the email, so that's a really nice feature. Okay, so I'm not going to send this email because I have no one to send the email to that has also shared their public key. And that's another point I need to make, is that this encryption will only work if someone else has followed these exact same steps and set up their email address with the Thunderbird application. And most importantly, publish their public key to the key server. Once they have done that, you will be able to send encrypted emails between each other. But like I said before, be careful with the key expiration dates, since I believe Thunderbird stores your private key on the physical computer itself. If you change computers and don't save your old keys, you'll never be able to read your old encrypted emails, so just remember that. So that should do it for this video. Thanks for watching.